Alright, konnichiwa, hello one and all. This is Otaku with you today, playing some more House Flipper on the Nintendo Switch. Hope everyone's doing well out there. Couple things before I jump back into it. Apologies for the other day, ending my stream short. We did have a little bit of a situation down here where I guess they call it the flapper in the tank of the toilet. That's what usually allows the toilet to flush and then stop the water flow once, well, yeah, you've got your lever for the toilet, depending on how old your toilet is. Some of them are push activated now, but some of them still have the lever, where it pulls up the flapper to let the water out into the bowl to flush down into the sewer. And then once that flapper goes back down, the water can fill back up in the bowl and then fill back up in the tank. The flapper that we have has been in there for several years, and apparently it stopped working, so the last time someone flushed, it just would not stop draining water out of it. So originally, my cousin's the one that lives with me down here. He contacted the landlady, who then in turn contacted the local company that does like plumbing, electrical, all that stuff around the area. But basically you just got told, well, they're all out on jobs right now, so we will give you a call back as soon as we have someone that can come out and assist you. So that was basically, that all happened right as I was leaving or cutting my stream short the other day. So after that, I went to check to see what was going on, was informed of the situation. Could actually hear the water running for probably the last 15-20 minutes that I was streaming. Not really thinking too much about it, just it's like, well, I'll just wait well, apparently I did get a text message on my phone to see if I could come out and help. Whenever I'm streaming, I usually have what's on silent anyway, so I didn't notice it until, like I said, 20 minutes after or so. But like I said about the flapper, this one having been put in several years ago, is because I did it. A similar situation for me. I've been living here for at least, well, I think in July it'll be 15 years. So tells me it's been quite a long time. But yeah, at one point, and this was several years ago, had a similar situation where the flapper in the toilet, I don't know if it like got a hole in it or just so much gunk or just regular deterioration over time, where it didn't do a proper seal when it would close back down, so water just continuously tried to pour into the bowl, and once it gets so full, it just flushes out, and it was a non-stop cycle. So I'd replace it then. Told my cousin and the landlady that it's like, pretty sure I could fix it. I'm just gonna let her decide though. She wanted to wait for the company to come out and fix it themselves, or if she would be fine if I just ran up to Walmart, grabbed a replacement flapper, and did it myself. And she's like, well, yeah, if you can do it, I'll go ahead and do that, because who knows when they'll call us back. So I put on some shoes, ran up to Walmart, grabbed a replacement flapper, and after several attempts of putting it in, not reading the instructions was my first problem. Um, but yeah, several times of putting it in, trying to flush, having issues, taking it out, readjusting, putting it back in. Finally got it to where you flush, it does what it's supposed to, closes back up, no problems, no second flushing, no like shutting way too early or anything like that. Learned quite a bit with flappers. Like I said, if I would have read it the first time correctly, probably could have had it done within 20 minutes or so. Instead, it was like an hour and a half of me trial and error, just trying to get to do it the right way. But because like several years ago, I got a flapper. It was a different design, different model. I don't even think it was the same company, but so a little bit different. And so yeah, it was just a case of having to do that, and got done with it. Felt pretty content with it. Had some cleaning stuff in the tank, so my hand was a nice blue color by the time I was done. And after several attempts of washing my hands, lathering heavily with soap and water, and then even getting in the shower that night and cleaning up, it did finally all go away. I don't think it's not a hazardous cleaning agent for the toilet. It's one of those that it's like the scrubbing bubbles pods that you put in your tank, and it's got the nice blue hue to it. They claim that it's safe for your household pet to drink from the bowl, even though it's not recommended. I don't know how that works. It's kind of seems like it'd be a bad situation all around, but yeah, hand's fine. It's not blue anymore. Toilet's still working fine after a few days. I guess it was only a couple days ago, but still. Nice that when there's some situations that happen around the household that you might know what the problem is and what the fix would be, and spend like $7 to $10 for a replacement and fix it yourself, rather than having a trained professional come in, do the fix, and getting charged for the replacement part and for the service, which would have been, for something like that, I imagine they probably would have come down and probably would have got it done a lot quicker than I did, but probably would have been, instead of the $7 I spent for the replacement flapper, would have been for everything probably like $70 to $100, I'd guess. If that's on the cheaper side, that'd be really depressing, but that's kind of what my guess would be for that. So yeah, nice little handyman story for myself, I guess. Don't want it to be a habit, but it does seem like this is a fairly old place. I do have strong suspicions that if not just our house, it could be the whole block has possible water drainage issues. Basically, like where there's old pipes that maybe not the best quality pipes that they could have used, ones that would deteriorate, and ones that would allow tree roots to basically grow through and block pipes. So I know there's several places in town that have had that happen before, and it's a nightmare just to dig out the old pipes, get all the tree roots cleared out, and then replace everything and get it put back in. We've had several times where our water was like barely draining to standing water. One time found out the hard way that it's because liquid drain cleaners, like was it Liquid Plumber or Drano, the absolute worst stuff to use on pipes if you don't flush it thoroughly. Actually, they like professional plumbers will just tell you not to use it, period, because like if it's a blockage right in the initial part of the pipes, like where you're underneath your sink, like your U pipes, it'll clean that out. But once it gets down into your main drainage line, if it sits there, it basically calcifies, hardens, and becomes way worse. So you basically have to be flushing that thing for like, at least 30 minutes to an hour with hot water, just flushing out your entire system in order to clear out a blockage properly. But then it's also a case of pushing it down the line and making it someone else's problem. So yeah, we had that happen to us once. Very huge nightmare just to try and get that taken care of and resolved. Still a time or two where it feels like the water is a little bit slow to drain. Haven't used any drain cleaners like that since then. Have been told to use, there is like some stuff you could get on like either Amazon or eBay that's a potentially dangerous thing. It's one of those things that you definitely do not want to get in contact with your skin or your eyes or anything like that. And it's one of those that's got like very corrosive qualities to it that will clear out a drain. But yeah, it's just the little safety feature of, just don't touch it, get into any kind of contact with it, breathe it, anything like that. Have not used anything like it, but I've got a picture of it saved on my phone in the the situation or worst case scenario if we had possibility of block drains again and could use this stuff to really knock it out. Just hope it doesn't come to that, just because I could probably do it just fine, but it's just really don't want to have to deal with that situation if it ever comes up again. Just got a little bit more to talk about before I get into it, so I do apologize. If you might have noticed from the start of this stream, I did not have any music playing. I think ever since I started doing streams on the Switch, I had, with my opening little like stream starting soon card, I would have music playing in the background. As far as I knew, or when I was looking it up, I don't even know what the name of the song is anymore. It's been so long I looked it up, I don't know where I got it. But as far as I know, it was supposed to be from a royalty-free website. And basically meaning that I could use it for use and not have any like retaliation or anything like that from it. About every single stream I've done, once it's uploaded onto YouTube, from here it would say a copyright issue. Oh, mostly because of that opening music. Don't know who's done the copyright. I'm assuming it's just either a certain person, or I don't know if YouTube even has their own deal that just listens to the song and runs it through some algorithm and can detect if it's a song that is either the exact song that's not exactly in their system, or like I said, I'm not sure how it goes all, but decided to, it's been on there for years now, and every single time it's had a copyright on there. I don't have any music or any intro card or anything when I'm playing on the PS5, so I never have to worry about it. And I haven't had anything negative happen because of it either. Like, I haven't had any warnings or any threats of getting any of my stuff taken off because of it. But I just figured it's not a big deal. I'll just get rid of the music. It's just gonna be like a couple of minutes of silence just before the stream starts. And, you know, I also did it for the end music too, just because, you know, I got it from the same site, and not knowing where it was or if I have any records of it, and, you know, I don't own the rights to any of that royalty-free music, so I'm not gonna worry about it. Just leave it silence. We'll call it good. If down the line, if I get more than 130 some followers and I need to spice it up a little bit, I can look into it again. But for now, it's just gonna be that. Gosh, I think I've been stuck at like 130 some subscribers for, well, I can tell you for sure it's probably been since Christmas, or, you know, the end of last year. I think was when I was around 135, 136, and I think right now it's at 138, and it kind of just dips between there. Like sometimes it, like 1 week I'll check, it'll be like at 136, another week I'll check, it's like 139. It's like, I don't know why. I don't really care. I don't care about those stupid YouTube algorithm things, so I'm not gonna sell out just to try to get more subscribers. And, you know, all the ones I've got right now, if YouTube did like a big purge of like either inactive subscribers or inactive usernames, or ones that are connected to like some like viewbot or whatever they call those things, like on Twitch, that number of my subscribers could drop down dramatically. But, you know, if that happens, it happens. And, you know, I'll just be the one person sitting around on YouTube, talk to himself, and, you know, have a massive number of random uploads, be it like shorts or a half-assed video or just a full stream. And that's what I usually do. Is more, right now I'd say like well, I've got like, I'm on my way to 1,000 different videos on YouTube. Hopefully I'll get that done by the end of the year. I think I'm around 930, 940 right now, so plenty of time to do it. But yeah, it's like the one YouTuber who's got the most video uploads with the lowest subscriber count. You could, I don't know if that's something to be proud of. It's definitely an interesting deal. I'm sure I would not be surprised one bit if there was someone else on YouTube who has way more videos than I do with fewer subscribers. But if not, I think it'd be a unique honor. Of course, the only thing about that is like if that was true and it got out, then those numbers would change. People would be like, oh, okay, let's check out this guy, see if he's really worth checking out, or see why he's got so many videos. And it's definitely gonna go, it would definitely go up. Like maybe people are just wanting to subscribe, it's like, all right, well, let's check him out. But then it would get to a point where it's like, okay, well, he's actually got more subscribers now, so he's just kind of in the middle with every other like wannabe YouTuber or streamer or whatever. But I do apologize. You can hear the dog barking upstairs again. I thought my landlord would have been back by now. She's been out of the house for at least 3 or 4 hours now. The dog, as I've said before, is old, and she is basically senile to the idea that an older dog does not like to be left alone, even though there is also a cat upstairs. But the cat does not give a crap about the dog. The dog has its own place in the house, and the cat does whatever it wants. But yeah, it's just the dog. Depending on where it's at or what it's doing at as she's leaving, could start barking like within 5 minutes of her leaving the house. And we'll go in bits, like bits of little fits, I guess. One, like he might lay down and sleep for a while, and then as soon as he thinks he hears something, he'll start whining and barking again. And I assume that me talking is also making him whine and bark, and it's just annoying. It's like, well, is that animal cruelty? Well, it's not my dog. I can't really say or do anything. It's just, I guess she's just doing her own thing. Actually, okay, it did. I was hoping it saved, because yeah, I left mid renovations. So yeah, we gotta go back to the house here. I'm not entirely sure where we're at with it. I know we've got at least 2 rooms to... What? I'm sorry, there's 2 doors there. Is that... Okay, that room's fine. That room's fine, but why was... Oh, there's 2 doors here, too. Okay. So can I get rid of the bad one? That would be a cheeky way of getting infinite money. I just found an exploit in the game. Because yeah, I sold that door already, but apparently if you save mid-renovation and load back in, it returns. Now, I don't know if there's anything else that would come back that I missed. I think everything else is the same from what I last did. I think I was wanting to hang up some stuff in the living room just to make it more lively. I think the kitchen is pretty much done. And then it was just, I think the same with the bathroom too, to be honest. I think, well, I was thinking about maybe doing something about the walls, but I'm gonna half-ass it just because I had to cut the stream short last time, and I'm not even sure how long I'm gonna be on today. It might just be finishing up this house and then doing another one and then calling that good. Wait, do I? No, that's right. Yeah, because this... Yeah, okay. Yeah, this is gonna be 1 bedroom. This is 12 meters. This is 17. So this will probably be like the master bedroom. I'll just go ahead and start working. Let's go with a blue paint. Or blue. I don't know if... I think I've done this one before, but I think this will be a good choice. We'll go sleepy blue for this room. So, I'll try to talk over the whining dog. So yesterday was April Fool's Day. I talked the other day about that Cosmic Horror Nier project that was announced the day before, but technically in Japan it was April 1st for them. I think they did pretty much confirm that it was an April Fool's deal, which for me is upsetting. I do think that they are still going to be doing a new Nier project. It's just not that, which I don't know, is probably fine or for the best, because I watched a little teaser that they did for it, and with it being cosmic horror, it did look very unsettling. So it's like it'd be nice to see a new Nier game with a different emphasis. Of course, you could argue that the other games in the franchise have been unsettling too, just not as much. I was thinking I was just gonna leave the insides of the windowsills like, nope. Well, damn it, now I can't. Fine, I guess I'm getting more sleepy blue paint. Thanks, game. Alright, so I guess I'll finish painting with the blue. And, oh, I think, if I remember, was I gonna do the outside as well? I was thinking, since this is the flooded house, that was another thing I was needing to do, was... Even though I did all that plastering and made it look fine, I think it'd be better to go ahead and just fresh coat of paint on the outside to make it look a little nicer. Alright. Finish up these little spots, and then we should be good. I can start getting furniture to put in here. There were some good little deals I saw online for April Fools. I don't know if it was like a whole collab or just the one person. The creator of Bendy and the Ink Machine did one where it was like, I think they called it Bendy and the Nightmare Syndicate or something like that. Basically like a giant mashup of all the horror icons from indie video games that for over the last several years. So like there's the neighbor from Hello Neighbor, Huggy Wuggy from Poppy's Playtime. There was one of the creatures from that Ban or whatever they call it. That's like AI slop stuff. I probably shouldn't say that, but it kind of looks like it. Freddy Fazbear from Five Nights at Freddy's. And like several others. I think it's just like an all big mashup, kind of making it look like an Avengers with horror or scary video game characters. And of course at the end it said April Fool, so you know it wasn't legit. I know some bigger games had spoofs to them. I think there's like one for The Witcher 3, like some new horse controllers for Roach. Like basically like, oh, an immersive experience where you're riding this deal that's makes it feel like you're riding a horse, which I didn't look at it too much. It's just like, okay, whatever. I already forgot what I was gonna do. Let me go ahead and put a light in here since that's on my head. I could probably put that in the kids' room. Let's do like a chandelier for the master bedroom. Now will it turn on? Yes. Alright, that looks good. Alright, so let's go with furniture. Gonna go with a bed first. Okay, where would be the ideal place for the bed? I think I'll just do like I've done in the past, just do that. Would it be under here, or would it be under tables or cupboards? I was thinking of the nightstand. I just can't remember where they're at. Alright, let me go here. A painting of a cat guarding the night. Maybe I want that somewhere. How big of a painting is it? Not big at all, so never mind. Okay, well, let me just go back here. Go back to cupboards. Let's do the stylish wardrobe and the chest of drawers for this one. Okay, stylish wardrobe, stylish chest of drawers. Alright. Maybe it's under tables? Well, I guess that says bedside table. Let me check. See if there's anything else under bedside. That's what I was looking for. Alright, so this is the left side. So yeah, I'll put one over here. And then right side. I picked the wrong color. I forgot. Are they matching? No. Which one did I pick? All right. Well, that definitely doesn't look right. I guess I'll go with this and hope it, once I put it down, it'll actually look right. Close enough. And I feel like there's something else I could put over here. Double cabinet with desk. And then maybe a little slide out chair. And we'll go swivel chair. There we go. That looks nice. Nice little desk. Wardrobe. Couple of nightstands there. Okay, I'm gonna say we're good with that room. That room is good. Oh, yeah, I also need to... I thought I put in more lights. Maybe I... Oh, you know what? I forgot to put in the replacement light switches, too. So wait, did I, or did I forget? If I can copy this, I'll probably just do that. I think it was the rectangular. Alright, that'll work. Put one in the kitchen here. Like that. And then I guess just a couple in the living room here would be fine. And then grab our light switches. I know I want one here. Got the one there. Oh, no, there's one in there. I think I need to put one in here. Yeah, I'll just put it there for now. Kind of a weird spot. It'll work. Then how about the bathroom? Is there one in here? Oh yeah, right there. Okay. So we're good there. Good here. Alright, well, let me go in and put in the lamp in here. And if I close this door... Okay, yeah, that'll work. Alright, now for the walls in this room. Oh, paint. There we go. Oh, let's try this. See how this would look. There we go. So I think on Adult Swim, they did a April Fool's deal, and they've done one in the past as well, like when they tease that there's a new Rick and Morty, back when Rick and Morty was actually like very popular. That there's a new Rick and Morty show that's coming out, and it was like Rick and Morty in Australia with very, I'd say, questionable art, because they came out with a show, I think after that used the same type of art style, just kind of hand drawn, but kind of like by someone who's maybe not the best at drawing, but as trying their best. The one they did this year, though, they did a little claymation special called, I think it's called Ghosts and Chainsaws, about a father who's basically living at his repair shop after he gets separated from his wife, can't afford a new place to live, and he finds out that there's a basement underneath his business, and there's a box that's sealed up that says contains ghosts or warning ghosts, and as he opens it up, he finds out that there is a arcade machine called Ghosts and Chainsaws, and obviously the machine's haunted, and his son shows up to stay or to visit, and his son gets taken by the arcade machine, and he tries to fight back, and it doesn't go well. Like I said, claymation style, very interesting. The guy who made it, his name is Lee Hardcastle, and he's one that I've watched, and actually I'm subscribed to him on YouTube. I'd say a very good claymation artist, depending on who you ask. Like, some of it looks rough, but I think that's kind of intended. But he's, like I said, a really good claymation artist, an animator. He's done several things before for Adult Swim, and like this is one that, well, I think it was supposed to be a spoof, that it was going to be part of, like, it was supposed to be a new Smiling Friends episode, but Smiling Friends only showed up at like the last minute of the short. So depending on who you are, because Smiling Friends was kind of the new Rick and Morty for the last few years. And the big thing now is that, Smiling Friends has, I can't remember if this was season 3 or 4, but, a few seasons, and gained quite the following. And then, like a few months ago, they announced that they were basically done. There's going to be maybe 2 more episodes to come out, but once those are out, they had talked with the executives at Adult Swim and decided that, they'd had enough. They didn't want to get burnout from it, or maybe they already were dealing with some burnout, but they wanted to end it there, and they came to an agreement. Don't know if Adult Swim was happy about it or not, but it at least it doesn't sound like it was like, bad feelings about it or anything like that, because they're letting them do the last 2 episodes. They're not just like flat out canceling that and taking it off the air altogether. Did I do that the wrong way? I sure did. Alright. Yeah, let's just have like a couple of the weirdest shaped beds in this place. And then, ooh, there's not really room for anything else, to be honest. I'll put like a drawer. I guess this is a wardrobe with drawers. I could use that. Not really gonna do anything else in here, or can't do anything else in here. This is basically a cut and paste of what the grandparents wanted before. There is a young couple there. Let me go and look. Because yeah, the old couple, they've already gotten their place for kids. But I don't think I've seen this young couple yet. So let me see what they were looking for. And see if I can do anything else to make it more suitable to them. Okay, it was not the Johnson family. It was not the Jantart family. I think it might have been the Smoth. That's a weird name. All these are kind of weird, to be honest. I know I shouldn't say that. Oh, they want 2 bathrooms. That's not happening. Oh, it's a newborn child. Well, there is a living room. Well, I guess we're just gonna go with what we've got and hope for the best. Okay, so I think that was gonna be everything. Let me just open these up and we'll throw up some paintings just to kind of fill out the rest of the house. Alright. That's not what I wanted. Please go back. There we go. Alright, so decorations, paintings. I guess I'll look for the big, pricey ones first. Because I'm assuming those are going to be the ones that are going to... the pricier ones are going to be the bigger sized ones. Okay, Tatra Mountains in the winter. That's not very big, but I could probably... Actually, I'll just do both of those in here. So yeah, the mountains there. And the mountains here. See, that one was $16, but that's a big size painting if you ask me. Yeah, look at that. So if I hang this one up like there. And then alright, now let's put this dirt road one in like here. Maybe the owl one too. Or do we want to put that one like in the corner there? And then let's see. Actually, I think, let me take a look. That might be all I want. Yeah, some paintings hanging in here. Got a couple things in there. Oh yeah, I want to do one more there. So let me look through that real quick. Do I have this one hand up somewhere already? I really feel like I do. Where is that? Is that the one that's in the living room? It is. Okay. Not that one. I guess I could do a waterfall. It's not that big, but it'll be fine. Just bleh. Alright. So, fills it out. Looks better. I don't know why the old couple's the top one's interested in it, because they've already got a house. You know, I basically did the same thing. Alright, so yeah, let me take a look at the outside here. Do I just leave it as is? We did the plastering. You know what, I think... Oh, I don't like that. I'm leaving it, don't care. I think I'm gonna call it good. Let's see what happens, or what the prices go for. Alright, already good. Starting at 82. But yeah, there's no way we're doing 2 bathrooms. Ooh, not as much as we got last time, but if the Jantart family wants another place, fuck it. We make 36,000. Kind of just half-ass this one, and yeah, we bought it for 51,000, so it's a little profit. I'll just take it. We'll call this one good. Try to go with a fresh mind and fresh start on the next one, so that way it could do better. Actually, while I'm at it, should I, or can I freshen up this place? I can't. Can I break the walls down? Apparently not. Alright. No, I'm not gonna worry about it. Just close the door. This is my little shithole. Check the browser. See what the next one is. Alright, so we do have one more, like, medium-sized house before it looks like we go up. So this is a many generations house. A sturdy house from the 30s on a large plot of land for major renovation. Let's see what the inside looks. Nope, that's not what I wanted. Inside. So, pretty dirty. Gonna need some plastering. A big enough bathroom, so could do some work on it. Alright, let's go ahead and buy this one. I know there's that one guy that says about, oh, I need a place to myself. I feel like we already gave him a place. I don't remember now. But yeah, I'll just focus on... Why is there like... Is it coming up? Oh, it was loading up the potential buyers. Okay, this is a white house. Oh, and... Wait, is that gonna be plastering or is that just cleaning? I cannot tell from this side. I will paint. That looks like... Well, it's a possible combination of blood and rust. Okay, so that wasn't needing a plaster job. That's good. So I do think I want to paint this outside before I go inside. So let me... Silver Glacier. I'm not sure if I've used this one before, so I'm gonna experiment a little bit. Let me just start with 2 for now. I don't want to go overboard and buy more than I need. Yeah, this is not going to be the most colorful place. It's going to be very dull looking, but I'm just going to go with it. There's going to be some spots where I can't reach, so I'll have to probably get that scaffolding again. Yeah, it's almost like, I don't know if they really care about the outside. If I just left it looking like a mess, if they would just be like, yeah, that's fine. Pretty sure that was everything on this side. Now I'll go to the back. I guess that's one thing I could try and do, just experiment that, and this would probably be the one to do it with. Just the different shades of gray all over this house. I could leave that as is. I don't think it's really gonna matter. I think I will. I'll leave. I won't buy the scaffolding to get the stuff up top because it is basically like, okay, that's just a dull white and this is a gray, so it fits. Keep saying, oh, that's too high. It's not. You're just dumb. Oh, that was it. Alright. Moving to the front. Alright, it's coming along. Might as well just grab it and bring it with me since I'm done with the front part now. Alright, I think that was the end of that bucket, so we'll grab one more here. It kind of acts like it doesn't want the outside to be painted, but I know it'll let you paint the outside. But yeah, I just feel like there's times when it's like kind of just acts like it's like, especially when it comes to the upper parts here, where it's like, oh, that's too high, you need something to get higher. I'm assuming that they would want you to just get the ladder for these smaller houses and wait to actually get the scaffolding when you get into like the 2-story homes. All right. That doesn't... Okay, that's just part of the house. I think that's it. All nice and dull outside. Ready to go inside and painted all different shades of bleh. Is this gonna be the same setup too? No, not quite. Oh, this is interesting. Okay, so you got the bedroom there. The bathroom there. And I'm assuming this would be like, well, depending on who it was, could make this the personal space. Just, you know, big, open, you know, bathroom or living room, dining room combo. Alright, let me just get as much of this crap done as I can. See what some of the furniture looks like once I'm done with the cleaning to see if I want to, like, this oven could very well keep. Where'd those pants come from? Okay. Oh yeah, let's go in here. Oh, I just... Alright. Oh, that toilet's... Oh, that sink. Oh, that everything. I'm assuming that's a bad shower. So I do need to do some plastering at least. Doesn't say those are trash, so I might be able to reuse them. It's like, how would the game feel if I just... like, a lot of this stuff would just keep in? Well, I think it'd bother me more than the game. Like, some of the stuff where it just looks like... It's like, they don't say it's bad enough that you should get rid of it, like these shelves here. Alright, those paintings cleaned up nicely enough. Alright, we'll clean our window here. So, depending on the person, I kind of wonder what they would consider a... Like the one guy that says, oh, I need a place just for me. Like a private place for me. So... what would that... like, I could possibly see, like, switching this up and making it like a... like, put a sofa in here, a big computer desk, or, you know, some big get-up to where it looks like it's like a streamer's room or something like that. I'm not sure if that's what he's looking for, or if he's looking for something else. Like, okay, so the fridge here looks like it's salvageable. The oven is. I think most of the crap in here, like, those shelves aren't the best looking, but... like this, would you want something that looks like, you know, just moldy wood sitting around in your home? If I were to guess, I would say no. Well, there was a little bit left in here. Oh, Alright. Oh, I forgot a pile there. And it's like a bed like this. It's like, okay, so someone else slept on that. What, do you really want to have that as your bed? Jeez. Oh, there's a spider web. Why did I miss that? Or how did I miss that? There we go. Alright, I want to finish up getting the rest cleaned up before I go about like tearing out what I need to and really starting on super safe for your baby. Yeah, you want to put your baby in this sink? I don't think so. Oh, is this shower? I want to use this shower. Jeez, I'm doing a horrible job catching the spider webs. Oh, yeah, the windows. Did I get the windows in here? Yeah, looks like it. I did miss the windows in here, though. So yeah, I know there was one guy that said he only needed one bedroom. And he was also looking for a place for private space. I think I might have already got him a place, but the old couple bought another house from me, so it's like, well, I guess if you're wanting to buy another house, I'll let you have it. Okay, I think that's it. So it might just be a case of going through, deciding what stuff I want to save and what stuff I want to get rid of. Oh, well, before I do that, let me do my plastering first, because if I don't do that, I will have problems. Okay, there we go. Is there another place? I know in here there was. Well, I'll have to look. I kind of have an idea of what I could do in here, but it's just gonna look really... Well, compared to everything else, it's gonna definitely look bad. Alright. The one here, and then... Oh, another there. I was like, okay, we should be getting close to being done with the plastering. I might keep the sliding door there. That's, you know, not something that you usually see in a house. Right, I already forgot where I was supposed to go. Okay, that... I feel like that should be it. You only go ahead and get my resell tool. I was thinking about keeping some of that stuff, but it's like, no. If I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna go big with it. We're gonna like what can be saved, like in the kitchen especially. I think I'll leave that stuff in there. I'll leave the sliding door in there. The chairs I think are good enough to save, but the table probably not. This couch, I think I'll save. Those drawers are gross, so no. That lamp is gross, so no. Oh yeah, doors, no. Get rid of these doors at least. This is gonna be different, so I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of all of this. The chair might be okay. Yeah, you know what? I'll save the chair. All right, did I do everything? Room check. Room check. Room check. Room. Well, the pants I'll definitely get rid of, but yeah, all the other stuff on the counter here. Those shelves don't look too flattering either. Yeah. But yeah, this kitchen corner here looks pretty nice. Shut up, people. Alright, let me check one more time just to make sure I didn't miss any place that needs plaster. Because that'd be my luck that I miss a spot that really, really needs it. No, I think we're good. Okay. I will take these and move them. Because I've got an idea for this room. I might save it for last. What? I might as well start in here. Bathroom and then like the main entryway are probably the ones to do the quickest and easiest. No pictures? Shut up! Did I grab my plaster? Oh, no, I did not. Alright, so let's sell the plaster, since pretty sure we're done with it. Alright. I need floors. Floor tiles. Alright, so the gray squares... I definitely want to use... I just don't know if I want to use them in the... Ooh. This is in the bathroom. Alright, so we're going to go with this first. Okay. And then we need the walls. Wall tiles. I could do the same, but I think I need to... Ooh. Bingo. White 3D. Oh, this is gonna look like a nightmare, but I gotta go with it. Just to be safe, I'll buy 3. Alright. Oh, this one they did do with the inside. Okay, we'll follow suit. Still says there's something that needs cleaned in this corner here. Alright, these people are talking about their baby are definitely not getting a... I could put in a baby room, but I'm... well... No, I've already made up my mind on what I'm doing in the one room. And it's definitely not going to be baby. Maybe I'll do that for the next place. Of course, depending on how many rooms there are. Could do like a master bedroom, and then a room for the baby that can eventually be transformed into a proper bedroom for a kid. And I'll go ahead and buy another one. Just plop it down. Bam. You know, that 3D effect on those does look kind of legit. Almost like some of the little squares on the wall are sticking out. I definitely don't hate it. I feel like I'm probably gonna have to buy another one after this, aren't I? That's gonna make me mad. Yeah, it's gonna be for like... Okay, more than I thought it was gonna be. Thought it was gonna be like for 2 more spots. Alright. Before I do that, let me just make sure. No other spots. Oh, yeah, I would have sold them and I would have missed that top spot there. That would have definitely ticked me off. Alright, now we're good. Let's go ahead and go with the bathroom. The radiator, the shower. It almost, I don't know if there's gonna be enough room, but it almost looks like I could put a washer in here. Alright, let me see. Sink with cabinet. Oh, the base. I'll do white legs. Gray. 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 Alright, radiator and shower. Okay, radiator's not here, so let's... Ooh, where can I hang this? Oh, if I can hang it here, that'll be fine. Good enough. Alright, and then we'll do the shower. Alright, shower is done. Okay. I don't know if there'd be enough room there. I guess let me check the installations. Well, it claims it would go in. All right. Very nice. So let me... I think just a couple of those halogen lamps should be good. I'll put like one right above the shower, and then one right there. See how that looks. I guess it's fine. It doesn't really light up like the others do, but it was showing it was lit up. Alright. Now I need a mirror for the bathroom. And let's go with this wide limon. Alright, so I think that's gonna do it for the bathroom. So let me grab a door. And I think we're just gonna go with white doors for everything, just kind of make it blend with everything else. Alright, bathroom is done. Next up is our little entryway here. So let's see what kind of dull gray we want for that. Gray beige. Well, I would say that that's it, but I do not like this, so we're gonna paint over it. And then we'll go with a white front door. Make sure I get this put in the right spot. Yeah, the knocker's there. Now, is that right? Yeah, I guess so. Oh. Or is it supposed to... You know what? I don't care. I still got my paint here, so I'm just going to paint the inside of the walls here, and we're going to call it good. Perfect. And then let's go for a ceiling light in here. I don't need anything too fancy or big, to be honest, so we'll go... This is a nice gray, so that'll fit with the theme. Lights up, real nice. I do feel like I should put other stuff in here too, just to breathe some life into the room. Okay, is there a shoe holder? Shoe cabinet. Let's go with a small shoe cabinet, that'll be fine. Nothing fancy. Could get like a few of them too, if nothing else. Two should be good. Get them right next to each other. There we go. And then... let's do a mirror on this wall. Sure. Oh, and then some hooks. Or it'd be better for hanger. Yeah, let's go like this, and then we'll put those like on this wall here. Yeah, good enough. Alright, the master bedroom, so let's... I don't think I need to replace any electrical sockets. At least none of them popped up for me to. Alright, we'll get a radiator in, and then do the stuff for the bedroom. Actually, I do need to paint these walls before I do that, so let me see what dull color we're gonna go for with the walls. Not paint, please. Let's go with this forest mist. I don't know what that is exactly, but it does look like it's a dull kind of whitish, grayish color. Okay. Alright, I guess I'll go with a bed first. Nice gray. Now the question is, do I have any room for furniture? Yeah, there's plenty of room. I could put like a chest of drawers in that corner, wardrobe. I love that I get one bed put in here and then everyone's thrown asleep like, what the fuck? There's only one bed? That's not enough for a family. It's like, did I say I was working on a place for a family? No. Then shut the fuck up. Okay, wardrobe there. Chest of drawers. Would they fit on the other side? Now they'd stick out too much, but we could put it over here. Nice. Not really room for much of anything else, but we can try to put in like a bedside table. There we go. Let's get something up on the ceiling. Alright, looks good. Probably could try to put in like one more deal of drawers, depending on how big it was. Let's go back to furniture and take a look. Commode, no one knows when. Well, let's see what that looks like. Oh yeah, that's a tiny little thing. That's I'm doing it. All right. Okay. So, oh right, I want to put up some paintings in here too to at least make it look a little, again, lively. Gotta go with grays. Oh, actually, these might not be bad. There's a little blue, but not enough to really make it. There we go. Maybe one more in the corner here. We'll see what else we had. Oh, picture C border. Sure. Okay. Yeah, I think that looks good. Now we'll put in a door in here. And then I think just got the living room and the mystery room left. Oh yeah, I've got. Well, I'll do it while I'm working on it. I'm gonna put in the tile floor for the kitchen too. Right door. All right. So, first or foremost, I need to redo this. So I'm going to put the couch over here, I think. All right, we'll do the radiator. And then I might see... Oops, too far. AC installation. Would it fit there? Sure. Air. There we go. Before I start, well, let me go ahead and lay down the tile that I want. Dang it. Okay, floor tiles. Gray squares. Starting here, going all the way over here. I'll go this far first just to see what it looks, or how it looks. I'm gonna go ahead and just fill most of the room with it. I'll put a table there and then set up those. It's gonna be like a little living room. Well, you'll see why once I'm done with my little project. Feels like you could put something else here, I just don't know what. Let's see what options there are for the kitchen. Well, I guess if I got... Oh, that's gonna be a bit too big. Never mind. There's the other one I could go with. Exhaust hood. Yeah, that would, well, possibly fit. There we go. Right above the stove there. And let's see what else in the kitchen. Yeah, let's go with some of these. Nice. Still don't have anything for there. What else was there? A sink, but we already have a sink. Oh, yeah, appliances. I guess I could just throw an electric heater there. Hmm. Alright, now try to get the microwave. Nice. And then coffee maker. There we go. Well, I still don't know what I should put there, so I'll just leave it for now. What color do I want to paint the walls? I guess we're going steel gray. Oh, I guess this is technically part of it, so we'll finish it. Alright. I think we're good there. Let me pick up these and get them moved out of the way for a second. I'll find a nice little table to put there. Let's see. There we go. And then I'll just put the chairs around the table. If it will fit. Do these not register with this table? Probably not. That's fine. That works. Okay. Let me go ahead and get the paint back out. We'll do a light cream on these walls. I feel like I might have accidentally painted one of the outside walls there, but we'll see. A little bit more. Not sure why they call it a living room with a kitchenette when the kitchen's technically bigger than the living room. All right. It's not listed under cupboards, is it? I was looking for those TV stands. Well, there's the modern one, but I think that one's way too big. Alright, let's just put in TV and see what we get. Yeah, this was the one I was looking for. And then we'll get a TV to put on there. All right, another door there. that in the right spot, or is that sticking out too far? No, it looks good. Let me check the side here, see if I did paint that. No, it looks all the same, so it should be fine. Alright. This is basically the neutral house. Okay, let's get a small coffee table to put in the middle here. It's not what I want. Let me try that again. There we go. Now some art to hang up on the walls. It looks nice and bland with everything else. Alright, I think the last thing we did was beaches. About to say a bit too much color, but well, that's too small anyway, so never mind. Picture of fog. Brown forest. Perfect. Birch forest. I think that's good. Alright, where was I gonna set this up? Damn, I was really hoping I could get it to fit in here. At least not on this wall. I'd have to... Well, let me move this first. Wait, which way's correct? Oh, it must be that way. Why? Oh, is it because of the damn radiator? Oh, I might be able to fit it there. Like the one small little place. Okay, and then we'll put the radiator there, because putting electronics next to a radiator is totally fine, right? Okay. Well, before I start getting carried away with what I'm gonna buy, let's go Back to paint. Okay, I had an idea. I'm gonna have to... Ooh. No, we gotta try it. We gotta see what the room looks like as it's all black. This might be too much. We'll see. This is gonna be pretty bad. Of course, once I get done with my little project in here, the two top potential buyers are definitely going to drop out because it's not going to be a place for family. And actually, before I go any further with it, I will need to check. Because I know there are certain things with curtains and blinds. So I was gonna see about maybe doing that. Alright, well, well, I don't know. Do I hate it? Maybe. Alright, let's do that. Okay, where would that be? Doors and windows. Oh yeah, curtains and blinds. Here we go. Are these short windows or narrow windows? That would fit there, and that would fit there, so I guess we're doing both. Alright. The only room I'm doing it with. Alright. One more thing before I go and furnish it with electronics. If I can find the right thing. Oh, wait. Or do I put it over here? No, that's fine. We'll do that. Do that. There we go. All right. I might not have room to put everything I want, but we'll see. And then I need to go for a computer. Yeah, I probably could fit the router over here, to be honest. There we go. Someone's gonna be like, yeah, it's not a good spot for a router. Okay, I think that's good. Basically like a streamer's room, so he could sit here, he could play modern games on that TV, classic games on this TV, he could watch movies if he wants, and then he can go over here and do his editing if he's that skilled, or if he's like me, just throws it up and says, there we go. Again, it's like it's the married couple that are like, oh, this is that we're interested in this place. It's like, this is not a baby's room. This is a full-fledged like a gamer house. Alright, let me get in another door, and then I think we're finished. Alright. See, a nice little kitchen, a lot of floor space, a nice dining area, tiny little living room with a TV, but that's because the real entertainment is in here. Oh shoot, I need lighting. Yeah, I'm not done. I need to put lighting up. Okay, so let me grab that. Lamps, ceiling lamps. I want to do that reflector lamp in this one again. Why is that not even... Okay, there we go. Now if I turn on the light here... Lovely. Okay. I'll put these up, like one up here, and another one like there. Now if I flip the switch for that, there we go. Now I just gotta make sure I got lights in the rest. I think I do. I closed it. Alright, so kind of a lot. I don't know why you need a sliding door there. It looks neat, so I'm just gonna leave it. But this is like your parlor, like put up your shoes, hang up your coats, whatever. The bathroom's just right off here, complete with a washer. You got the bedroom here. Tiny little drawers. Don't know why, just going with it. And there you got your tiny little living room with a big open kitchen, and then the gamer room in there. And of course, everything is nice and gray and bland. Of course, we walk around the house. Let's do that real quick before I sell. And I don't know how much that family is going to try to offer me, but I'm kind of curious. It's like, okay, I'm pretty sure that's the couple that's got a baby, and it's like, there's no room for a baby. It's like you walk around, it's like, okay, all dull, all like browns and grays, and then boom, black. Alright. Well, I think I'm content with that. I bought it for $54,000. Let's see what people are gonna go for. You need a kitchen for food, stupid. And yeah, no 2 bathrooms, so shut up. Okay, the gaming room, that's a private space. You're an idiot. Yeah, the small living room, I kind of understand that. Excuse me, stupid. We're gonna negotiate. 4,000 more. I'm gonna try it. We'll go with the lower end of 4,000. Try. There we go. Hooray! 100,000. So yeah, definitely bought a lot more in furniture than I was planning on, but yeah, for buying the house at 54,000 and selling it at 100,000, so 37,000 profit, I'll take that. Uh, Definitely need to ramp it up next time. Trying to make, or at least aim to appease the potential buyers more. And because there's one of them that I bought for like 30 or 40,000 and sold it for almost 3 times as much, which was really nice. So I want to try to do that again. But I think that was my problem. I think I needed to find the right, or like the one person who was the most interested, just check off every single thing that they were looking at, just to make sure that they were happy with it. Alright, so I need to follow regulations on the website. What does that mean? What the fresh hell is that? That is basically like a streamer room. There's like 4 monitors and then a big screen. Oh yeah, what the heck? This was a mess. Okay, so definitely a lot more room. So that will be our next project. So I think might be one of the ones I actually start putting in the effort, unless like I don't know what that deal says about the have to follow the regulations, unless it pops up on the screen. I don't know what it's gonna really do. So unless I have to do it a very specific way or leave it a very specific way, I will probably plan that one to be like the family home, like the one that's, you know, the parents' room and then a room for the kid. Even though I think that was the couple that just bought the other house, that's like, okay, well, this is a gamer room, or, you know, a man cave type room. And now, as far as I know, they're probably going to get rid of all that stuff and make it a baby room. It's like, you bastards. But yeah, anyway, that's going to do it for me. Got to work tomorrow, and then I should be off this weekend, so probably another Saturday, Sunday deal where I'll be on. I am in the middle of getting stuff ready for a Whatnot show that will be on, I believe it's April 8th, so on Wednesday. It's going to be more Japanese games, mostly Game Boy and Game Boy Color, Game Boy Advance games, but there are a few Xbox 360 games, all Japanese, of course. And then I will also be selling a Japanese Game Boy Advance SP. So if anyone's interested in that, I'm in the middle of getting stuff uploaded right now. I might get everything done by tonight, if not by the weekend, so that way people can start checking things out and maybe putting in pre-bids before the show. And like, it should be on Wednesday, April 8th, probably around 1 o'clock Central Time, and that is on the Kansas Otaku Whatnot. And the last one was okay for the most part. I think it'll be another decent show. It's, you know, I'm not really working like the next couple weeks. My work schedule is kind of very limited, so I want to do a Whatnot show then, and then depending on how that goes and how, if I get any more hours for the next week, I might just do another, like, I might do a quick or, you know, spur of the moment show the following week, just selling some random trading cards or whatever, just trying to, you know, utilize free time by making a little money, selling a few things, getting a few deals out there to people. But just gotta see how it goes for the rest of this week and next week, and we'll see how things turn out. So anyway, I'll stop talking. Thanks again, everyone, for watching. Hope you enjoyed. And until next time, I shall see you later, and take care.